So students, these are some of the multiple choice questions from your chapter The Guide by R.K. Narayan and its adaptation as a movie. So question number 1. Who is the protagonist of the novel? Raju. What is Raju's initial profession? He is a guide at Malgudi railway station. What is the name of the dancer Raju falls in love with? It's Rosie. Who is Marco? He is Rosie's husband. What is Marco's profession? He is an archaeologist. How does Raju view Marco? He views him as a rival. What name does Rosie adopt when she becomes a famous dancer? It's Nalini. Who is Raju's childhood friend and driver? Gafoor. What is the name of the villager who brings Raju to the temple? Vilan. What role does Raju eventually take on in the village? He played as a priest or a holy man. Now some plot based questions. Where is Raju when the novel begins? He is at the temple. What narrative technique is used in the novel? It is a frame narrative, dual timeline. Why does Raju go to prison? Because he forges Rosie's signature. How long is Raju sentenced to jail? It is for 5 years. What natural crisis occurs in village? Drought, मतलब सूखा पड़ जाता है जैसे. What action does Raju take in response to the drought? He begins a fast. Why does Raju agree to fast? Because he wants redemption. How does the novel end? Raju collapses and the ending is ambiguous. Where does Raju meet Rosie for the first time? At the railway station. Why does Rosie feel trapped in her marriage? Because Marco disrespects her art of dancing. Now about themes and motives, some questions. Which theme is central to the guide? So it is the identity and transformation. Which of these best describe Raju's transformation from sinner to saint? What theme is conveyed through Rosie's journey? The female emancipation. The novel explored the tension between art and respectability. Raju's rise and fall represent the complexity of human morality. What does fasting symbolize in the novel? It symbolizes cleansing, sacrifice, and transformation. What literary device is used to show irony in Raju's transformation? The dramatic irony. The river in the final scene symbolizes purification and possible rebirth. The villagers view Raju as what? As a sadhu or holy man. Which of these best summarizes the novel's message? The redemption is possible through suffering. Now about style. Where is the novel set? It is set at Malgudi. Who narrates the story? The omniscient narrator and Raju first person. R.K. Narayan is best known for his simple, clear storytelling rooted in Indian life. How does Malgudi represent in R.K. Narayan's fiction? It is a universal microcosm of Indian society. Which language was the guide originally written in? It was written in English. Raju's inner conflict is between desire and duty. What tone does Narayan use throughout the novel? Light, ironic, and philosophical. Narayan's narrative style includes colloquial simplicity. The guide won Sahitya Akademi Award in 1960. Who directed the film adaptation of the guide? Vijay Anand. Now about symbolism, context and deeper meaning. The temple in the novel symbolizes isolation and spiritual awakening. Rosie's dance signifies rebellion and self-fulfillment. What role does fate play in Raju's journey? It creates opportunities for transformation. The villagers' blind faith in Raju reflects a superstitious society. Why is Raju called the guide? Because he guides tourists, then Rosie, and finally the villagers. The fast Raju undertakes is both spiritual and redemptive. Rosie's success as a dancer represents female agency and talent. Narayan's works often blend humor and philosophy. The guide explores the blurred line between sin and sainthood. Ultimately, Raju becomes a symbol of redemption and transformation. So, these are some multiple choice questions. Go through them and be prepared for your upcoming exams.